Thank you so much for tapping in, tuning on, tuning in with I, Enchantress, the Babbler, on our evolutionary, revolutionary rise of high that is happening at this motherfucking time. So, welcome. We got some OSTARA vibes. I know that by the time you receive this video, it'll be after this recording date, but this recording date that I absolutely that I'm absolutely that I'm recording on is when the sun, the new moon moves into Aries, but not on the traditional 21st of what you have, but on the 20th, right? So I usually typically don't share dates, but it's just because of what I am going to say. I just want the reference to be known in that kind of way, because I record a lot and I change dates on videos and things like that. And just because I record one video before another one doesn't necessarily mean that that video will be first seen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's sometimes I'll record something that needs to come out sooner than something I previously recorded a day or two before. You know what I mean? So whatever. But this is our spring equinox, right? And it's also known today too as International Astrology Day, right? Because the sun enters Aries, right? So it's a time where flowers are meant to bloom, birds are chirping, although the birds chirp all seasons long. If you live in a place that has seasons, seasons. That was the song. Oh my god, when I was trying to sing before and I was like, people change, but the song is seasons change, people change. It's been so long since I found you, yet it seems like yesterday. I don't know. Anyways, but Ostara, right? Ostara is all about um well, it's something that people in the esoteric community can reference and stuff like that, but it's like a spring cleaning type of effect, right? Right, it's time to open the windows, do the dusting, right? Stretch wide and perform, your own much needed spring cleaning and things like that, cleansing, purifying your space, interior decorating, and just purifying stuff, because when you purify stuff, you're adding extra oomph into your protection field, your electromagnetic field, right? To keep any harmful energies, spirits, entities, seen and unseen, right? Known and unknown, away from you, right? Keep any harmful energies out, right? So a cleansed home, a cleansed space, and things like that, and making the time to do these kind of things is essential. It's essential, right? So this is an excellent time, right? Every entryway, every window is a portal, right? Every entryway, every window is a portal. So wash your windows, right? Your doors, your floors, right? These portals, these energies you walk through, pass through, live on, walk on, right? So definitely go subscribe to my Instagram at Enchantress, ENCHANTRESS, right? Because by the time you receive this, they will have over there a little recipe to clean your carpets with. Okay, something that it's a DIY, because I do a lot of DIY strategy, that you're really gonna appreciate, because it's gonna cleanse carpet, floors. I do recipes and all this kind of stuff, but this one is especially good for your carpets. Okay, so definitely go check that out over there and stuff. Actually, I want to write this down so that I don't forget to give them that recipe. Okay, so right, and it's also good too that this recipe and stuff like that, you can pour it down your drains, like the drains and your toilets and stuff like that, or whatever. So yeah, and you could also, so I'm gonna you can definitely, and to subscribe, it's not like, oh my gosh, this is about money and all this kind of stuff. It's just a token of appreciation for the energy that's exchanged between you and I, for that which we do, right? And for that which we exchange. and stuff like that, right? Hold on, right, so I'm gonna give carpet clean, right? A new moon carpet cleaner recipe, right? To subscribers, right? At okay, Enchantress, the one and only. They hacked me for that name. I think it was back in 2016, 15. Instagram had to give me back my handle. They legit hacked me at one point, and ever since that time, I don't play when it comes to like that two-party factor authentication and all these kind of precautions you gotta take and changing and all this kind of stuff. And to this day, people try to still get into my account. I wake up to notifications almost on the daily saying that that I'm sorry you're having a hard time getting into your Instagram. Hold on. Yeah, so all right, so go check that out. So the 99 cents is just a token. My platform for subscribers, for everything that they get a quantum bang for their buck, okay? And literally for that price, it's a steal, and it's just for a token, and it's going to remain that price until further notice, if anything. And so yeah, 99 cents, okay? 99 cents to join. And it's just a token of energy exchange, and best believe prosperity reigns. Right? Prosperity reigns. So the recipe will be over there. So that's exciting. Okay. Okay. Right. So yeah, so spring cleaning, right, and things like that. So right, so it's nice to like old school type of style, like you know how like when they used to wash clothes and then hang them on the clothesline and stuff, like you could do that like with like your linens and stuff like that if you feel comfortable enough or whatever and stuff like that. So yeah, so it's nice. Like there's different little things that you can possibly do and stuff like that. So the energies, right? The energies are harmonious even for just this energy for today, right? Especially Venus and the North Node, right, are in alignment too, right? Helping us to move closer to our objectives, particularly like you know like our goals and things that pertain to like where we are in our security, in our goals, our healthy like self-image, right? How our money flows, how our resources go, how we inner glow, right? And so this energy leans us towards harmonizing complexities within our entire being, right? And helping it to be much more agreeable and cooperative, if you know what I mean, right? So, and then this is also a fortunate time to make, right, OSTARA. It makes me think of OSTARA too, right? The like wish fulfillment, right? Where we can make fortunate connections, right? That's nice, right? And also the Sun Pluto sextiles, right, puts us in a very which leans towards too with the Pluto with the Sun moving in Aries and Pluto sextiling the Sun, right? This is great for renovation too, for innovation, I hear too, right? So renovation, innovation, determination, dedication, ambition. So like all these kind of things, right? Making improvements, right? Making improvements, working towards our personal goals, right? All of this can be successful now, right? So we tend to direct our energy constructively as we seek new insights and activate, right, from our most highest octaves, so that we can meet ourselves accomplishing that which we seek out to do, right? So Aries is all about being a pioneer, right? A pioneer, right? And so this is a great time to start something new, right? And anyways, right, that's how it be. You know what I mean? So here we are. So we will go deep. We will see where this is gonna go. Yeah, let's see where this is gonna go. I kind of feel drawn to talk more about that which you're building, that which you are where you're headed, right? With your gifts, the amplifications, because there is like a massive quantum leap of massive evolution, right? That is occurring here. And so let's see what divine directions do we have in regards to that which we are creating, right? The flow, right? So you need more flexibility in your life. Allow yourself to go with the flow, right? So flow, right? Also, if you are interested in learning many of the, I have, like, if you have not heard, I have over 200 different tarot oracles and stuff like that. I'm a connoisseur of many things, and I'm giving honest, I'm sharing honest, I'm sharing honestly things in my Amazon shop, which is in the description box to the link, where you can go see many of the wonderful things that I use, especially if you dig my style, vibe, and all this kind of stuff. I'm sharing many of the things that I enjoy and that I actually have, okay, and that I actually like. If I'm not going to put anything in my Amazon thing that I do not like just to get people in. I don't give a fudge. If I don't like it, I don't share it. You got it like that? So yeah, definitely go check that out. And the link is, so you could even find these cards there and their name and stuff like that. And you know, that's dope as fudge. So anything that you see here that you like, oh my goodness, just okay, I'm sorry. So it, because I'm learning. So in the Amazon shop, right, I see that people are looking and things like that. I can't see who looks. I don't know who follows. I don't see any of that kind of like information, right? But it does tell you if someone buys something. So I thought it was dope because I just want to show you, right? So it shows that somebody bought something. And one of the first things, because this was the first buy, so I'm going to share from my shop. When someone buys something, I'm going to highlight it here so you can see too, because I think it's dope, like, you know what I mean? So they had gotten this, right? Which, this is a scalp brush, like when you're taking a shower to wash your hair, massage your head and stuff like that. And so whoever, if you feel brave enough, like, because I don't know who did, like, you know, I don't know who bought this stuff. I don't know if they watch my YouTube. I don't know if they're getting the link from my Instagram. I don't know where they're getting the link from. I don't know any of this information. But I do know that someone purchased this. So the person, if you happen to watch my damn YouTube channel, even if you want to contact me privately, isn't this amazing? Doesn't it feel so good? Right? And this is excellent too for hair growth, right? So if you try to stimulate, right, all the little the points and the meridians in your head and all the things that you want to activate and all this kind of stuff, like this is their scalp massage shampoo brush, right? That is actually in my shop. It's under probably like hair enchantments, accessories, things like that. So you can definitely go check it out. Like, so whoever did get this, oh my gosh. doesn't just feel so good, and it's cute and it's light and whatever, and it works, right, for what it's trying to do. So thank you. Yeah, that's so cool. So yeah, so you see, I'll be sharing stuff because I can, I will, and I do, like, you know what I mean. And if you don't like it, you can skip through, but flow, right? Holiday, oh, you could be planning a trip. You could be planning your next year's trip too, because you already have this year's trips planned, right? You know what I mean? And so that's nice. It's time to go on that holiday that you've been dreaming about. Live life, right? You could have had some trips that were rescheduled, and now is that time, right? You were supposed to go away like a month or two ago, and maybe you didn't, and now it's like, all right, that time is approaching. So hello, plaque. Right? So pack for whoever that is for, right? Strength, right? So flow, holiday strength. You have an enormous amount of strength and courage. Remain focused, stand tall, and shine, right? All of them at the fudging time. You stand oh, who else has a, this is my, you guys are my animal lovers. For those of you who are connecting better with animals, like every single time I meet someone that's not really an animal person, and let's say they experience animal life with me, they always say, they like, because of you, I have such a new profound appreciation for animals. Like I cannot tell you how giddy and how like that, like I could cry. Animals are important to me, right? So animals are important to you. Animals heal, comfort, and relax you. So I cannot tell you, like, because of the way that people are so astounded with the way animals respond to me, um, like they change their whole perception and outlook about animals, especially cats. I have changed many people that have been part of that conditioning of thinking cats are not great pets, or that they're like wild, or people be scared of freaking cats and all this kind of stuff. Like, you're changing the whole entire perception of all of that, and as you should, as we should. So to my animal lovers out there, to the ones that be working with animals too, I know some of you that be working with the animals, and how much the animals freaking adore you, right? And so that is great. That is great. I am all for the animal love, the animal kingdom, right? Also, like renovating too, changing and moving, or yeah, checking new areas to live in and stuff like that. It's time to renovate or change something in your home environment, or move home. So yeah, I'm getting a lot of that kind of energy too, right? So moving, planning to move within the next year or two, right? If it's a big move, like it's like if it's apartment hunting and all this kind of stuff, within the next 6 months or so, right? But if it's a big move home within the next year or two, right? Finding the perfect home for you and your family, or yourself, or whatever the case may be, right? So, right, affirm, right? So create your own affirmation. Think of words or phrases that inspire you and write them down, right? Write them down. Protection. You're not alone. You are being looked after by your spirit guides and angels. Damn motherfucking straight, right? Positive. Enjoy this positive time. Smile. Know that everything is going well. I love that, right? So that was our divine directions. Hello. Thank you so much for tapping in, turning on, tuning in. If you have yet to like this video, what are you waiting for? Right? If you are here and you're watching and you tapped in, turned on, tuned in, what would keep you hidden? Don't hide. Shift your evolution right now. Take a quantum leap and dive, right? Get out of your own way. Let's see. What do we have to say? Okay. Let's see. What do we have to say? It's too many. Hey, I was trying to be Faster. Alrighty. So very simple too, right? Some of you too might be dealing with home issues, plumbing, flooding, whatever the case may be, mechanical things breaking down, you know what I mean? Needing someone to come fix certain kind of things. So this is part of all of that. Or you might be living like outdated and now updating in certain kind of things. And also here, your defenses are up, right? We're in Aries season too, right? So we're popping off, even though like whatever, we still have Pisces in heavy as the influence and stuff like that. Things defenses might be up. It's just like boundaries. That's what I'm getting, like boundaries. Like yo, it's like back up. Like what, like setting boundaries. Right. If you check out my new moon in Aries video, and the thumbnail and stuff like that for it is like, because it's with a knife. Because I'm sensitive, right? Because we're sensitive here, and because we're sensitive here, back up, yo. Knife specialist up on board, right? Weapons specialist. Some of these are weapons specialists. Like seriously, know how to use a freaking weapon. Hey, okay, what is that? We're not condoning any kind of violence or anything like that, but I'm just saying, like, you know, um, so you know, be easy too, right? Solar plexus chakra. Use your aggression and anger creatively, right? Get healthy, be less frustrated right here, right? Diet, right? Being your healthiest, right? So this could be acupuncture, acupressure, exercise, weight loss, gain, right? It's gonna hurt, right? Losing weight, eating right. This is also another time for all that kind of stuff, right? Eating, don't mind me with my stuff, but yeah, it's about getting healthy, being your best self, right? No longer I talk about this all the time. People be wondering, they'd be like, oh, are you vegan? Are you this? And are you that? I eat in moderations with everything, depending on how my body is talking to me intuitively. I'm very tapped in, turned on, tuned in. My daughter is the one that had introduced me to the not eating meat from when she was like the age of 2. For those of you that are new here, my daughter is going to be 22. So I just want you to understand how far back all of this growth for me has been. For those of you that are new here may not know, if you check out my evolutionary blogs and stuff like that, I talk about my lifetime of fasting and being introduced to fasting early on from when I was in junior high school, due to my childhood best friend converting into being Pentecostal, and she introduced me to the life of fasting, which I am absolutely grateful for being introduced to early on. So I have been a life, like for over 25 plus years, I fast regularly for spiritual and health reasons and purposes. And so that's also an active part of my life and stuff. I teach yoga. I'm trained in it. I am a big stretch advocate, movement, body. I was raised on martial arts. I was big on different sports, like, you know, very athletic and things like that and stuff like that. So, you know, what was the whole point of all of that? Right. Oh, that's what I was going with. Okay. So my daughter, when she was about 2 years old and it clicked that chicken was chicken, that's how it started. So I had to learn to cook, right? When I grew up, where if there's a meal, you have to have meat, like that kind of mentality, right? That kind of mentality, like if you serve a plate of rice and beans and this is like, okay, where is the meat? That's the type of environment that I was raised on. Like, you don't eat food without meat. It's incomplete. Like, you know, some kind of protein, some kind of meat over here. Like, where is it, right? Like, don't just give me rice and beans. Like, where is my meat? So, but she was the one that really transformed my life and thought about a lot of stuff. And so when I did a lot of different kind of trainings and things like that, when I started to sometimes knock out meat, you know, so since she was young, I've gone years without eating meat. I've gone months without eating meat. I have, you know, like, so it changes and stuff like that. But what has changed significantly, I could talk more about this too, because like with certain kind of things, is the tortured foods. That's where I'm drawn to. And granted, how can we say that one is not tortured over the other and things like that, and energy vibration and stuff like that? But the way these animals are treated, and especially if you are a spiritual being, tapped in, turned on, tuned in, you cannot ignore the environment of the animal that was tortured, that you're consuming now. There's so many hands that it has passed through. It's so many environments of energy that tortured food has passed through. Poor animal. And then someone, like, there's certain foods I will never eat. Like when we go to like pig and pork and all this kind of, like, you know, like things like that, like even the cow, I can't, like, there's just certain things like I just can't. So if ever I feel like, let's say, having a fucking burger one time, like that burger would be like once every 2 years, like once, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that I won't have it anymore. Like, it's just that it's an emotional experience for me. Like when I had gave up meat completely for a couple of years and then I tried it again, I was hysterical. I was crying. I was and I couldn't understand, because I felt called that I can eat this. I'm passing over, I'm blessing the food and all this kind of stuff. And I was still hysterical, and it's the tortured foods. So I've grown really keen in being able to, even if a food, sometimes let's say you buy a pack of chicken, right? And it's supposed to be like not tortured kind of thing. And then all of a sudden I'm sad after eating the chicken. It makes me think like, wow, this company really fucking lied. But again, like, an animal, when you're about to slaughter it, it fucking knows. And the intelligence of so many of the animals, like, especially knowing what has happened to the animal before it, like a pig could be as intelligent as, I think they say, like 4, 5, 6, 7-year-old child. Cows, like, you know, and so you have this environment of this animal being freaking tortured. If you ever really want to jump the gun and make it easier for yourself to not eat certain kind of things, watch the fucking videos. Have some accountability. Watch what is happening to that creature that you're devouring. And then think about the energy of consumption. You can't ignore that. So that's where I talk about, like, I'm not judgmental, eat what you want. Like, sometimes I'd be like, I'll have my moments of, like, you know, you have summertime barbecues, you have certain kind of things. So I'm not judging anybody that does, but I'm just saying moderation, mindfulness goes a motherfudging long way. And so I don't know for whoever needed to hear that, because there's some of you too that eat a lot of like that pork stuff, and it's bad for you anyway. You know what I mean? So, and then also, like, you know, certain kind of diets, like, or even portion size. Portion size. Like, they say you're not supposed to eat more than your palm hand size and all this kind of stuff in proportion. Okay, but you better have palm size of a lot of things on my plate. All right, we filling up that palm, right? Real good. Nah, the entire meal is supposed to be your palm size. Like, say what? Excuse me, I'm hungry already. I'm hungry thinking about the hungry that you making me hungry about when I'm supposed to be not hungry after eating this whole hungry. Like, give me a whole plate of this. Look at this, my bowl right here. Serve my bowl. Especially when I'm hungry, or especially when you like PMSing. I'm sorry, like TMI for the ladies that understand what I'm talking about. When you PMSing, you got that hole in your stomach. You like consume. That's the type that I allow myself to indulge, is that time of the month that it's uncontrollable. Like, why would you deny your body? So if you eat good moderately throughout the entire month, that 1 week where you're like PMSy and you got that hole in your stomach, use that as your time to indulge without any guilt. You know what I mean? So anyways, I guess. I don't know, they just came up. Okay, what else? What else do we got to talk about here? Okay. Look, you see? All right, exercise. Like how like, all right. So this is coming up, right? Some major exercise. You working that body, self-love, bodybuilding, sculpting, toning, natural booty, right? I had to add the natural because we could pump it up, right? Some of you are working on your squats or getting yourself worked up to work on your side. Exercise, feel good vibes. Beach bod, glow up, all eyes on you, fit and fab, right? Getting more healthier, being fit and fab. I'm gonna write that down. That might be part of the title, right? Fit and fab, right? Healthy boost to healthy boost, confidence, healthy, I don't know, confidence. Let's just add confidence. Right? But yeah, I'm talking about, like, come on. You had all these here, that those two popped out. Like, magic happens here, guys. In sync. One more. One more. Okay. Oh, you see? Ooh, right? Eating disorders, right? Not being nice to yourself, clean up the act, clean up your house, right? So this is all in alignment with that too, right? So clean up hidden toxicities, evil be popping up, being sneaky and deceptive, right? Defective, self-sabotage, right? Yeah, so this is healing. Oh, let's heal this, babies. Let's heal this. Light comes up, my beautiful lovelies, so we can heal this motherfucker. Look at this motherfucker. Look, I'm sticking a crystal down your fucking throat. Right, we're cleaning up the act, cleaning up our house, healing all eating disorders, being in a healthy state of mind. We are self-loving all the time. We are bodybuilding, not body shaming. We're being kinder, not mean to ourselves. We get up, we exercise, we feel good vibes, right? Getting our beach bod, glow up, all natural too. That's another thing. You don't need anything. For some people, you need a little bit of assistance, right? A little bit of direction, a little bit of dietitian type of help and all this kind of stuff, and a lot of cutbacks of a lot of stuff or whatever. But like, you're beautiful. Let's heal the part of you that thinks that you need some kind of cosmetic enhancement and all this kind of stuff to help boost you. You know, for some of you, I understand you have hormonal issues and things like that that can cause you to, let's say, be overweight, right? It's a It's a chemical imbalance within your whole entire being. I understand the challenges that and stuff like that. So you might want to go get like liposuction or get like something else to help you, like a tummy tuck or whatever. I'm never gonna knock anybody that wants to go. Just make sure that when you do what you do, that you're in love fully with you, that you're in alignment fully with you, and that you're finding the best people to do these kind of things for you. So in this kind of instance, sometimes you got to pay more to get the best freaking kind of service. Don't think you're going to go cheaper and stuff like that and then get botched or something. Like, don't do that to yourself. Like, look for the best because you deserve the best. Okay, let's heal. Okay, healing our body image. Body image healing. Also helping those not feel so depressed or lazy in regards to cleaning up their house, ridding themselves of being a hoarder, organizing, cleaning. Definitely go check out at Enchantress, ENCHANTRESS, for that carpet cleaner, new moon carpet cleaner recipe. And there's hundreds of infinitely growing posts over there already for you to enjoy and get lost in. I'm talking about over 200, probably over 300. I don't even know, but just growing. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Don't get me started. Right? Yeah. Healing. Wants to be revealed here. This one here is personally my own mix and match tarot. Right, 10 of Cups, the completion. Right? Right, we got the Fool. Six of Cups. Four of Wands. Two of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Two of Wands. The Star. Five of Cups. Clarity on this Five of Cups. Ace of Swords. What else? One more. Six of Wands. Okay, victory. Okay. So varying little stories come up, and as they come up, I will speak them into articulation. Right? So there's a story of two here getting out of their own way and having victory too in every kind of way, because they may have been lost in a past of certain kind of things not working out, right? And so stalling, right? Like a decision needing to be made, right? In some kind of way, a decision, a choice about how one feels, right? Passionate, like, but you could have been sleeping on it for real, right? And so there's a completion happening here. There's a fool's journey taking place because someone is going to decide, right? This could be to, like, I'm seeing fire signs like Leo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? So I'm getting, and then you can have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces in your chart too, right? But fire, air, water type energy, right? So yeah, so this could be in a relationship. This can be in for your path, for your career, like finally getting out of your way, knowing your truth now, falling in love that which you falling in love, right? Falling in love, whether this is with another person, falling in love with that which your life, with yourself, whatever the case may be, right? But it's finally deciding. So like even paying attention to your dreams, you might start remembering certain kind of things. So start writing them down too, right? But here, whatever has been spilled, now one gets out of their own way, right? Because victory is here being led on the way. And wish fulfillment. There's wish fulfillment here. There's wish fulfillment. Right? This could be, like I said, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy that might have been asleep for a while in terms of making a decision, right? And now coming to terms with a decision. So it's like setting out on a new path, whether it be in career or in love, right? It could be career, love, life, right? Temperance too. You can have Sagittarius in your chart, but it's the balancing act that's coming from all of this, right? The balancing act that's coming from all of this, the patience to allow yourself there, right? The patience to get there, to learn your truth, to understand that, wow, you know what? I was like with the Emperor. So right here, look at Six of Cups too. So some kind of truth in regards to how maybe even someone feels about you coming to the surface, being in their truth. You've waited, it's been patient. Like, so also, like, it's like universal gifts being bestowed upon the patient soul who has taken the leap of faith into the unknown, knowing that at the end of that which they grow is going to be this 10 of Cups completion, right? And that's the only things that they sow. And so patience was all they knew, right? And a student to life too, getting into their truth. It's like being gifted epiphany after epiphany, coming in swiftly too, right? Coming in, right? Coming in your truth, coming in your power, coming in your in a way that you can trust. So whatever it is that you're deciding upon, you can trust that it leads to victory. It leads to your completion. It leads to that which you desire to really receive once you get out of your own way, right? Once you release that which doesn't serve, victory is here for you who believes in that too, right? King of Swords, that's truth, right? Strong Libra, Gemini, Aquarius type vibes. Right? And this also a promotion, right? Because the Emperor is self-made, right? So this could be someone that this is coming into a power. You coming into your power. You coming, so you can be also an entrepreneur, soulpreneur, self-made in that kind of way, having had like a King of Swords, Queen of Swords, right? Two, a pairing, right? That is on the same intuitive page, tapped in, turned on, tuned in intuitively. So whatever, even if this is a power couple dynamic and stuff like that, this is a power couple dynamic that is intuitively connected with each other in a whole deep, profound way. It's like psychic talk. It's like, you don't even need to move your lips. I know what you're saying. Whoa. Like they could read your mind. Right? They can read your mind. You can read each other's mind. All right. We're moving on to the next grouping. Let me know if you like the tarot, like when I do the videos like this, like where, you know, we just dive in, because I intuitively grab decks before coming aboard, and I just plan on delivering whatever messages come from the ones that I have gathered before hitting record and stuff like that. So do let me know. I'm not providing timestamps and all this kind of stuff, because fudge that. There's no shortcuts, right? I'd rather somebody not watch it than cheat with the timestamps, unless it's like a pick a card kind of thing and all this kind of stuff, because like what the fudge, like there's no shortcuts. No shortcuts. All right, so what helpful details about where we are specifically in our journey can be highlighted that will be beneficial to us on our journey, right? What insights, what helpful knowledge, wisdom can be bestowed upon those that are tapping in, turning on, tuning in with the messages to be received here? What helpful information can be displayed that's going to help them in their evolution, revolution in every kind of way, mind, body, heart, and soul? There we go. If you're interested working one-on-one with I, if you want to learn your meditation blueprints, if you want to get a reading, if you want to schedule coaching, online coaching and stuff like that, you can go to witchyutopian.com. Also, I work with children. If you, I do empowerment coaching, empowerment leadership with kids. I teach yoga as well, so you can go contact me over there as well for those kind of services. Success vampires. All right, darlings. All right, let's heal these suckers, right? People are taking away your time, your ideas, or draining your energy, right? Stand your ground. Face your success vampires head on and don't let them take from you. Whether it be sticking up for yourself or setting better boundaries, let them know that you're taking back your power. And that's exactly what's happening now. And we're in that Aries pop-off season, like, I wish a bitch would, right? Type shit, right? So people like, and that's another thing. Some of you might be hiding behind sharing certain kind of stuff. I understand this argument, because sometimes I'm like, damn, like not now, but before, when I was realizing like people will watch and watch and watch and clock you, and then never freaking like share that they got inspired by you, or share, like they'll take your memes, they'll take your stuff, and they'll find it somewhere else and share that then, and act like they never saw you, my friends, or you know, whatever the case may be. And you know, that can be upsetting. And it's just sometimes like you're like it's the same thing even now, like even on here on YouTube, people be talking about the infusion of Vedic astrology and Western astrology. I promise you, I've been on YouTube for quite some time, right? When I started my whole fucking channel, I was the only one talking about Vedic astrology and Western astrology infusion. Okay, now you got all these little mofos talking about it as if they've been talking about it for years. No, they haven't. For a long time, the very same people that are talking about the infusion were all one-sided. They were either Western astrology or they were Vedic astrology. They were one or the other. So, you know what I mean? So you and mind you, none of these people follow me. None of these people, whatever the case may be. So, right. Things like that, okay? So, yeah, it'd be really real out there. Spiritual teachings. Believing money is the root of all evil creates problems with money. Here in the earthly realm, money money is an opportunity for you to be more comfortable here in this earthly plane of perceived existence. So it's up to you. Money itself is neutral, right? It's not either good or bad. It's how you choose to use it that matters. You can use it for evil purposes, or you can use it for good, to create beauty, help others, and thrive in order to serve humanity, right? Rushing success. I like that. So you got those success vampires that are like trying to like blah, 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 but you're rushing success, right? Rushing the process won't give you the kind of success that lasts. And that's true too, right? So even with that kind of perception, right? Like, stop trying to achieve overnight success and focus on steady progress. Your successes will be easier to achieve because you'll function more effectively and make better choices. Many people too, for the image, they spend a lot of money on that image to uphold, right? Like, especially what I was sharing, like even before, like with certain YouTubers and things like that, that they buy even comments, like comments. You'd be thinking, oh, just because they got 100 fucking comments, a lot of that shit is robotic. And then maybe 1 or 2 comments be real. And some of them, they be fucking writing themselves because there's services like that, right? And so learn to be patient. Learn to be patient. Learn to be patient. Physical health. Living an unhealthy lifestyle is decreasing your focus and energy. We were just talking about that with the eating, with the dieting, with the exercise, and this is an excellent time to honor your temple, right? Adequate nutrition and exercise can help boost your concentration and energy levels, which can significantly increase the chances of personal success. What else? What other insights can be shared for those that are tapped in, turned on, tuned in, that is going to be helpful for them to further set the boundaries within their own environment to help them further increase their successes and personal evolutionary growth in mind, body, heart, and soul infused, healthy, wealthy, stealthy ways? Lack of self-discipline. Can't achieve success if you can't control yourself or make yourself work hard, right? So have more discipline. With discipline and self-control, you can accomplish more and only entertain behaviors and activities that align with your values or goals. I go on do not disturb a lot, right? Because well, I have to, because sometimes I'm using my phone for teaching and things like that, and so I can't be disturbed and stuff like that. And still people will go through the do not disturb barrier and shit like that. But or setting, like, especially like with social media and things like that, like going a day without it. I do that too. And now with my ability to so like how I record all these videos and air them at later dates and all this kind of stuff, it allows me now the opportunity to not spend a day or 2 on social media without feeling like I have to post because I have everything scheduled. You understand? So like, I'm not sharing to brag, I'm sharing to share, so that those of you that are out there that are on social media, those of you that are out there that you have your own shit, and those of you out there that are like working fucking 5 jobs and all this kind of stuff and have a social media presence and all this kind of stuff and trying to schedule, like, this is just little pockets of mana to help you, like, wow, if I can get on that schedule too, then I can afford a date that I don't go on it and I won't feel like I'm missing something or that I'm not doing something or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So resentment and envy drain your energy and make you feel like a victim. Right? I'm still working on purging resentment towards the people that have resentment and envy towards me, because it's annoying, right? It's annoying to deal with these kind of energies that come at you when you really not about that fucking life. Right? So you get to this point of like, I'm tired of it. Yo, I'm tired of your dickheadedness. I'm tired that you are so insecure and you're so like such a baby in your fucking evolutionary journey that you gotta look at me because I show up as in my greatness every single fucking time, and you gotta fucking compare and contrast. You gotta try to make me feel sunshine. I just recently too unfollowed somebody that I work with in the industry and stuff like that. Like, I'm not saying which one and I'm not saying all this kind of stuff, because I feel that resentment and envy, and because I'm so accustomed to that, I'm discerning. So this person, we're supposed to be like, oh, working together in a great atmosphere. And I've been nothing but kind, generous, informative, knowledgeable, and I trained and coached and gave the best kind of information that I can possibly be, because I want that person to be successful, because I don't have any resentment. I don't have any kind of envy, and I don't lack fucking self-confidence or anything like that. Your leveling of success does not interfere with mine, even if we're in the same industry. I'm secure in my bag. And so I have been nothing but kind, generous, helpful. And I still get this. So guess what? Bye, Felicia. Because I don't need that in my life. And I feel it strong, and I'm not questioning it anymore. I'm not questioning what I fucking know. And this person is way fucking younger than me too. So girl, been there, done that, experienced that. I know it when I fucking see it. Grow up, right? So it be like that. It be like that though. So I'm working on no longer being annoyed or upset by that injustice, because then it puts me in that victim mode. And I don't want to be there. Right? So I'm sharing with you from personal fucking experience of dealing with all this fucking nonsense on every fucking kind of day thing. Even when I was working 9 to 5 and working in an office fucking environment, the resentment, the envy, and all this kind of stuff, the hard fucking work that I had to work to prove myself. And it wasn't that I was proving myself. That's because I am a hard worker, a good worker, an excellent employee, an excellent worker, team worker, individual worker, and all this kind of stuff. And because I will not hand in any kind of work that is bullshit. I give A papers. I put in the work, I put in the effort, I make it look beautiful. And that's just the type of worker that I am. And that shit rubbed a lot of fucking people who do half-ass, half-step, oh, that's past my pay grade type of fucking attitudes. Then wonder why somebody will also get the fucking promotion or get the fucking recognition that you fucking seek, because you don't fucking do the work. Right? So I've been dealing with this shit for a long time. And I come from the fucking fashion industry. That shit was hardcore fucking catty ass nonsense on an everyday fucking level. You got tax brackets talking like, who you talking to like that? Thinking, literally. You have no idea what you do. So turn jealousy into inspiration. Value and embrace your unique path to create your own version of success and cultivate your own joy. So it might be challenging, whether you are the one being resentful and envious towards other people. Let's heal that. 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 Let's heal the lacking of self-discipline too, right? A lot of people will get mad at you because you put in the work and they don't. And they're like, fuck. So they avoid you. Let's heal that too. Right? Let's heal all of that. Let's bless up what we desire. Let's have more discipline, right? Let's create our own versions of success that we want to cultivate, that we enjoy, and that we feel joyful about. Right? I like that. Talk about a walking contradiction, right? Right. So, like I said, like this is a mixed fucking crowd up in here. So all is flowing. And it's crazy, but look at, oh, but I like that. All right, so you saw how we flipped it. So this is how we see. So for those with the resentment and envy, y'all on the wrong path. that fell on top of the wrong path. And for those lacking in discipline, look, just know that all is flowing. You are truly open for success and the universe is supporting you, right? So get out of your own way. You are manifesting. Be in that energy of manifestation. You have the ability to manifest what you desire now. You are finding your flow and success will follow. You are ready to receive. So open yourself up, right? To put in the act. This is an excellent time to put in the act that you need, right? To do that which you must, right? Now, for those of you in this energy, resentment and envy, you're envious of other people. You're being a mean girl, a mean boy, right? You want to be mean. You want to be petty. You want to be all this kind of stuff, right? The red flags are trying to make you aware that something is wrong, okay? Right the wrong. There be people that still be doing you dirty, wrong, right? And it be people that you don't even know. But they watch you, especially if you have a social media presence, right? They watch you and they got this internet beef with you, but it's a silent internet beef. It's a silent internet beef, right? They don't realize how you see, right? You see, like you see their stupidity, right? Long haul. So because you're aware of them, your awareness of them and connects to their intuition. So their intuition knows that you're aware of them. And because you don't say anything, they're mirroring that and thinking that because what they're about is like the same thing that you're about. So their fake beef with you becomes to them a two-way street, right? Meanwhile, it's always been a one-way. It's just your radar is that much on fleek that you are hip to those invisible energies that are felt on the streets, right? And so you be up to par, right? And then they come in, right, later because you've been long hip made aware to that which was gonna occur or has occurred and all this kind of stuff. And their intuition, aware of your awareness of them, then thinks that you're playing the same fucking game as them. Meanwhile, it's just, nah, I'm on point with your wrong path right now, coming at me resentfully, enviously, and then thinking that this is a two-way street. Like, I got beef with you too. No, I just got my boundary up, mofo. Got my evil eye, hammers a hand up, like, whoa, what you think this was? A freeway street? Right? So if you feel that you're not making progress in life, then maybe it's that you have chosen the wrong path. Trace your mistakes so that you can make the necessary changes, right? So yeah, so you got that phony baloney, fake ass, also internet kind of beef of people that are freaking delusional and really not well. I was watching I didn't see all of it. I saw it in passing, but I was at a client's place that had it on. And I couldn't help but like become semi-engrossed in the movie. But I think its name was Gone Girl. Came out like in 2013, 14. So mind you, before I went on my I had not watched TV in over 10 plus years and stuff like that. And it is just recently, for those of you that are new here that may not know, that I started watching certain kind of things again whenever I get the chance. Not saying that I'm becoming a couch potato, whatever, but between my daughter and my best friend, like they know how to catch me to watch something, when the time comes. So, but either way, there was this movie, I don't know, Gone Girl, I think. Ben Affleck was in it and stuff like that, and it was with this chick that she made herself the victim to everything, right? And in these relationships, and framed these poor men, right? Because of her delusional stance, right? She made all the evidence appear to be that which she said it to be. Like, she was like this mastermind, right? If you haven't seen the movie, I'm sorry, spoiler alert, but whatever, right? And it was funny too, because in one of the scenes of the movie, somebody had commented on that they knew that I would like that line or the specific, I can't remember it right now, Yeah, so that's how it be with your internet haters and envious souls that be having this fake internet like beef with you that they started. They be delusional. Gone girl gone. Gone girl gone. Gone girl gone, you gone. What message is very let's put that in, like gone girl, right? Taking small risks, but not big enough to make a big impact on your success. Take bigger risks. Small risks require almost as much effort as the big ones, but they're not quite as rewarding. Take a bigger risk and see what rewards might come out of that courageous decision, right? So yeah, beautiful, right? So right. What spiritual gifts, what spiritual strengths, what evolutionary strengths, gifts, talents, skills are going to be highlighted for you right now at this time about who you be, right? Let's play a little bit of a game right here. We'll do 3. I'm going to do more, but from the 3, choose 1. 1. There we go. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you chose that. You're a sweetheart. You live from love, seeing the divinity and love beneath the surface and shaping others' worlds and experiences through the perception of the heart. I love that. If you choose this one, you're all-knowing, claircognizant, right? You have the ability to connect on a deeper level with people and talk in ways that feel heard. Being able to penetrate their veil often leaves people feeling vulnerable, right? And music, darlings, of a lot of you. Music has the ability to transport you to different realms by activating and igniting your body, making your magic, rituals, and healing even more potent. Have you checked out my enchanting musical 333? Right, then go check out the playlist because it's me sharing with you my eclectic musical taste, and you can increase your and improve your musicalities and your musical playlist by tuning in with my enchanting musical 333s. All right, what else? Who else do we have up in here? All right. Clairsentience, you have the ability to feel deeply into situations, places, or people, sensing something beyond the physical realm. You overcome. Having gone into battle with your own dark side, you can see the divinity and sacred elements in the darkness and in destruction, right? Healing hands, right? You are able to use universal energy with your hands to help people alleviate spiritual, physical, or mental suffering and clear energetic blockages. That's what we do. Energetic blockages, we clear them too, right? Clairvoyant, you possess clear vision, perceiving with the mind's eye, inner vision, or extended visual capacity that can include images from the past, present, future. For some of you, this might be growing too. You might be seeing stuff on flat surfaces as well. If so, you know what I'm talking about. Shaman, you can tap into a powerful way of guiding your life and the lives of others, often through great struggle that you learn to break free and awaken to the truth to help others, right? Let's do that. Because they're beautiful, the cards, and you can see them. Shaman, clairvoyant, healing hands, sentience, undecided, right? In this lifetime, you were given the opportunity to fully explore your options to prepare you for the next. As a result, you may experience many new adventures. I feel like a lot of the rainbows are like that too, They come in with an undecided future, which is nice because they're clear of a lot of the karma, right? Because that's the rainbows. Unassuming. You're outwardly soft and gentle. Your power is in silence. You are non-reactive and create stillness, making you stand out in a crowd. You're magnetic. Humanitarian, demolisher. You have the ability to step out of the past and let go of old energies to step into the new with ease. You thrive on change. Humanitarian. You're a voice for the voiceless to create reform and change, relying on the divine to guide you and protect you from harm's way. Fire, you can be a fire sign too. With a strong connection to fire, you can cause great healing or great destruction. Fire magic suits you best. You're the spark of it all. 3 more. I don't know how many came out there, but whatever. Indigo child. Go definitely check out my video, New Moon in Aries, speaking about the indigos, crystals, and rainbow children, parent children thing. It's your mission to access higher wisdom, knowledge, and intelligence so you can bring it back down to the planet Earth. Heartbreaker, dream maker. You easily inspire romantic feelings in others because of your kind and sweet approach, making you a heartbreaker. You know, don't get full. I don't like this words. This triggers me. This triggers me because I've been called that. Okay. Because of the amount of times people might be drawn to you, right? And attracted to you, and people think because you see, right? So I don't know, like I just find that those that are really in tune, tapped in, turned on, tuned in, you don't need to date around, you know, right? When you make a connection with someone and you have this, like I remember the last lover that I had, I was shocked. I was shocked because I wasn't thinking about it. Ooh, you heard that? Fire, right? I was shocked that I even had this whole conversation. I'm like, really? Like, I'm supposed to learn something from all of this and all this kind of stuff. And I knew that it was a temporary like love, right? Not so much, you know, but it was gonna be the experience that it was a healthy relationship and all this kind of stuff, but it had its timestamp, right? And so and when that occurred, I had already been years again, like, you know, celibate activist and all this kind of stuff. Like it was over 6 years or so of being, you know, without a lover and stuff like that. And stuff. So so I was like, really? Okay, you know what I mean? And so like, I don't know, like I just, you know, right? If you don't know and you're exploring and you're just like having many lovers and all this kind of stuff, like, you know, like that's a lifestyle choice. Like I'm not knocking people that have a lifestyle choice and own up to it, live up to it, and are good in it. I'm talking about those that when I say, you know, I don't believe that jumping from person to person and person is healthy, the healthiest thing you could do. And I could sound judgmental and all this kind of, but for those that are seeking love and permanency and all this kind of stuff, that's not the route to go. I don't care how, like, you're never going to convince me that that's the route to go. But if you're about that lifestyle and that type of freedom and that type of bachelorhood, bachelorette kind of thing or whatever, then so be it. That's your lifestyle choice. So don't get confused and don't think, oh, I'm being judgmental or anything like that. Oh, this bitch. And no, but if you're seeking love and you're seeking permanency, then jumping from bed to bed to bed, it's not your solution. And you need to scale that back, and you need to practice a little bit more self-love, value, care, and go the route of abstinence and hermit mode, seclusion, so that you can build up that self-love, mind, body, heart, and soul in a way that's so powerful that when you do come across and come into contact with that divine counterpart that's going to be for you, you're going to be a complementary partner to healthy, wealthy, and stealthy. That's what I'm about. All right? Because people be talking shit, oh, she thinks she high and mighty because she don't have sex and because she's not loosey goosey, and nobody fucking said that. So hop off. which you're intending to be misunderstanding me from motherfudging Jump Street. Hop off. And if you triggered by that, then check your in between your legs. Relationships. You have a talent for mentoring or counseling relationships. I feel like this too is going to be for the power couple dynamic too. There's going to be people that love to come into your vicinity, your presence, your relationship because of that power, like that power, that genuine love, that divine love that you exude, and that people just get the best advice from you and your partner. I like that too, right? So having the ability to guide others to their path to love because of your own experience in love. Right? Being able to talk about that, the friendship, being able to talk about the challenges, being able to talk about the healthy, wealthy, stealthy aspects of it from this realm of existence that comes from a challenging perspective, from a challenging conditioning and stuff like that. So, yeah. We didn't read Seeker? Seeker. Your natural thirst for wisdom and truth elevates your spiritual journey. Oh my gosh, I gotta start going. Okay. And self-awareness to help those that are also in search of answers in their own path, right? Alrighty, we will. You can choose your message by selecting your image. And that is how we are going to end this video for today. So you're going to choose an image that's drawn to you. And if you want to receive them all, receive them all. That's beautiful. Okay. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Chose that one. Talisman of potency. Okay. Sacred tools and objects can become an extension of your energy field, focusing your power and intention, helping you heal the split between spirit and matter, bringing physical matter more deeply into light and life. You are encouraged to work with sacred materials in a conscious way to help your own healing and enjoyment of the material world as a part of your spiritual practice. Definitely go check out my Amazon store because I do share with you many of my own divination tools that I like, that I have gotten and actually use and enjoy and like and know that you will love to. Definitely go check that out too. If you chose this. Goddess of 10,000 names. Goddess of 10,000 names. If you have felt constrained by a role, name, or identity, and are wishing for assistance in growing beyond it, or if you have sensed a new role or identity calling you into a greater expression and would love some divine help in that growth, this oracle indicates the help you need is already with you, urging your growth from within. Beautiful. You chose this one. Miracle of Isis. Isis offers a miracle healing. No matter how much you have struggled with a particular matter, no matter how impossible it may seem to imagine your life without this old wound addiction, right? Problem, relationship issue, or inner struggle being part of it, you're guided now to accept the possibility of miraculous healing. Let go and let the goddess be. I love that. You chose this one. Magic and ritual. Effect in the external world can be created through inner practice. Heart-centered ritual can support your inner path in the physical world. You are encouraged to enhance your power with regular practice as you grow in grace, lovability, and wisdom, applying your inner beauty to transform your outer world. Love that. If you chose this one, yeah, I just want to make sure we did this one. Yes. Portal of light. It is only this physical reality that is bound by time and space. You are a conscious being on levels beyond the physical world. You are guided to work with your healing powers beyond the confines of time and space. You will not become ungrounded through such spiritual work. You are not leaving your earthly connection behind. You are merely adding to it. Merkaba energy, travel. We chose this. The dark mysteries. The dark goddess calls you to her inner chamber where she holds a test and a gift for you. The test is your willingness to meet and release the fears within that have been secretly holding you back. The gift is freedom, peace, opportunity, and prosperity in all of its forms. Will you accept her call? Your time for deeper initiation is here. And if you chose this one, abundance of sattva. Abundance in many forms is increasing and flow to you. Continue your good work of building channels through which abundance can be delivered to you. Freely share your talents, love, wisdom, and self, and enjoy the abundance responsibly flowing to you in many forms over and over again. I love that. That's amazing. So if you want to know about this particular deck too, you can go to my Amazon shop. Okay, there's 2 different variations that I have over there for nice prices too. I'm just gonna do 3 and that's it. 1, 2, 3. Okie dokie. So we got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You can have all of them. You know what I mean? There's no limit to your infiniteness. There's no limit to infinity. There's no limit to your letters of feather. Evolution. You see. Ritual. Yo, how many times did ritual fucking come up today? Ritual. Get in. Use ceremony to help focus your intentions. Magic practice, right? Put in your ritual, right? Your rituals. RICHUAL. I'm going to write that down. Ritual. Fit and fab. Healthy boost. Confident. Rituals. Use ceremony to help focus your intentions. Magic practice. Rites. I love that. Right? Wow. Way of life. Make ritual the way of life. Ritual. Oh, this might be. Let me see what this says over here too. We can go like this. Taking ritual. Wait, no. Ritual, way of life, taking steps. I like that. I like that. I like that. Ritual, way of life, taking steps. right? OSTARA ritual, way of life, taking steps. That might be the damn title of this, okay? Yeah. So stand for what you want, accept what you have, truth, vision, strength. Taking steps, move forward with confidence and support. Effort, journey, traction. I love that. All right. I just want to see. I'm just curious. I'm curious to the type of energies of that we're eliminating, like fuck shit kind of vibes and spiritual warfare outside. Want to see, right? Spring step, right? Multi-talented. So you are multi-talented, right? You're multi-talented, right? This Pegasus card, right? So it's a double threat. You're a double threat, right? She's the one with the Wonderbolts cheerleaders, and she's designed, right, in a particular way that comes from a higher power. So you're designed in a particular way that comes from a higher power that other people can't fudge with. You could be life path number 6. You could be life path number 3. You 333. You could have been born January, March, right? Multi-talented, South Node, North Node, right? You could be an air sign. Could have been born in 1973. You could be 33 years old. It'll be life path number 9, life path 3, 6, 9, right? So your power comes from a higher power, right? And you're springing step, and you're a double threat. You're a triple threat. You're just right. And it is not that you mean to be. This is the way that they view you. You see, like a triple threat, like a double threat. Like you're just a threat to their talents, right? That they're misusing or mishandling or not appreciating for themselves, right? And it's being revealed here, right? Twilight sparkle. You sparkle, darling. You're crystallized. Some of you might be crystals, right? So at the start of any problem or face off, right? So you're a real gem. You're a real gem, right? Right? So these little critters that be coming, right? You're agile. I'm sorry, right? You're taken care of too, right? So you're happy to help, right? So you're crystallized, happy to help. And these troublemakers, look at this, these troublemakers, right? Some of them could be a life path number 2, life path number 3, even a life path number 1, right? You could do all right, dealing with these chimeras, right? This chimera, right, can be tricky business thanks to their dangerous heads, right? So a lot of them too, they pretend, right? They do that mean girl shit. They act like they're one way and they're really not, right? They're a fucking snake, right? But what else? But look at hummingbird too, Twilight, you're crystallized, right? And you're here to help, and you're multi-talented, right? So these chimeras, right? These chimeras, the troublemakers, right? These chimeras, what about them? What about these chimeras? What about these chimeras? Come on. You got, okay. So you got unicorn help. Look at unicorn help. Wow, came out twice. That's funny. So you could be a life path number 8, life path number 4, right? You could have unicorn spirit animal, right? So so here, what I'm getting from this, like, most people are surprised that chimera is not at the top of the social ladder as they believe or they make themselves out to be. Oh. So these chimeras are not highly ranked the way that they inflate themselves to be, right? So you're discovering that now, right? So you're also meeting new friends, new soul friends, soul family friend. Like, so you have a friend, right? here, yeah, February, March, April, be April 4th, right? You could be 44 years old, 24 years old, 23 years old, 33 years old, 43 years old, 42 years old. Right, so these chimeras are these troublemakers, right? These trolls, these type of energies that are of lower vibrational kind. They could be 32 years old, 33 years old, 34 years old, whatever the case may be. You're realizing that they're not high and like they're not who they pretend to be. And they got no rank. They got no rank. Right? But look at this. And your gifts are growing, right? So yeah, chess champ. You're the chess champ, right? Right? So bam, that's how it is, right? And your gifts are growing too. Look at this telekinesis. Right? You can move an opponent. You can move an opponent by its tail. Grab it by its tail. Psh, psh, because you're the chess champ. Hey, one more. Give me 23, 22, life path 4, life path 5, life path 8, 6. Okay. Then you can grab the chimeras by their tail. Because they ain't got shit. Right? Oh, look at boosted, because you're getting boosted. Crystal hero. You're exhausting your enemies. Look at troublemaker here, face down, right? So you're taking them down, right? Because and then you're getting the empire that you deserve. And then look at this lucky horseshoe. I love that. All right. So don't let those chimeras that make you feel like you right. No. Like those chimeras gotta go. All right. So either way, thank you so much for tapping in, turning on, tuning in. Till next time. If you haven't liked this fucking video, like what are you waiting for? Okay. Thank you.